Hi everyone, I'm alive. It's been a minute. I'm finding that like TikTok is kind of like my new vlogging thing, so I thought we'd just have like a chitty chat, catch up while I update my calendar for December. It is December 8th, and we haven't updated the calendar yet, so I don't think we have too busy of a month this month. November is busy. We had a birthday. Charlie turned 19. And the dogs have been outside playing. Good Thanksgiving. Which we just did a little, where Charlie works downtown, they did a community meal, a free community meal. And so we went down there, we had turkey, ham, every Thanksgiving trimming you could think of, every pie you could think of. Sir, I'm vlogging. And you could leave a donation. We left a donation. But I mean, she cooked like 20 turkeys. So she only had like 2 pans of turkey left at the end. I would say it was successful. I don't know what it looks like from the owner's point of view, but. And then we just had our own little Thanksgiving at home. It was actually the best Thanksgiving ever. There was no schedule. There was nowhere we had to be. There was no difficult family to deal with. I don't even think I texted people Happy Thanksgiving. I didn't even text people. It was just for me. It's my favorite holiday, and I want to make it my favorite holiday again by just having it be in my bubble. Also, let's talk about coffee. One, coffee's really hella expensive right now, and I was able to get at Walgreens with my card a 10-pack of McDonald's breakfast blend for like $4. That's hella cheap. I should have bought more, but funds were a little tight, so I was just like, what's $4, right? But right now, International Delight has a new creamer out, and it is Home Alone frosted sugar cookie with a little bit of McDonald's breakfast blend. Oh, divine. My new favorite. Okay, what else did we do in November? We all had doctor's appointments, unfortunately. You know, you got to be worried about your health. You just do. And I'm 51. I'm going to be 52 in a couple months. My husband is 40. He just turned 45. And, you know, we got some old people things going on. Old, unhealthy people things. So we go to the doctor. We take a time to have attention towards our health issues. Mercifully, like, we're not on like a lot of meds. I take a full disclosure, I take a blood pressure pill. So, you know, we had to get appointments to get all that kind of stuff like refilled. These little, see, I'm trying to make like Christmas balls. They kind of look like pumpkins. I hate winter, by the way, so maybe pumpkins is the vibe here. Winter's been rough. December 1st here in Leavenworth, 5 inches of snow. I'm like, what are you talking about, Mother Nature? What kind of hell? What did we do to deserve that? And it's just been cold ever since. The snow is gone, pretty much. You know, like piles of it in parking lots, looking nasty. But the snow, thankfully, did go away quickly. But it is still bitterly cold here in Kansas. All right, let's think about what we have to do. We'll put a little hook on top of these. Does that look more like a Christmas ball? I don't know. I should have let the teenager do it. What do we have going on this month? Okay, yesterday was the 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, and also my friend Susie's birthday. Today is the 8th. which is my friend Renee's birthday. I already told them both happy birthday. I do know Christmas break is coming up for the kids. I'm gonna need them to put that on here. You know, one college kid, and then my other kid, my youngest, does college half a day and then high school half a day. And she's about to be a certified CNA. She's got to take her state test. So that's pretty exciting. When she grows up, she wants to be in nursing, pediatric nursing specifically, which that would be almost impossible for me to do just because little creatures that need the most help. Oh God, they just break my heart the biggest. So what I wish is that Christmas wasn't on Thursday. It's fine. We're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. I would just like a long weekend. The great thing about the Thanksgiving weekend was it actually felt like a break because we didn't go see anyone. We didn't work. We didn't even think about work. I wouldn't even say we slept in. We were still up 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's not really sleeping in around here. It just was nice to just be cool like Fonzie, and eat pie. Off pie now. We're off the pie. And today we are, I have blueberries, bananas, apples, oranges, grapes. I have protein shakes. Excuse me. There was a little time there that I was trying to do the Mediterranean diet, which is like fish and veggies and nuts, and it was fine. It's just hard to do for me and then do something separate for everybody else. So I could eat fish every day. And sometimes I do have like tuna every day because it's good. Anyways, I lost like 12 pounds. I lost 12 pounds in like 3-4 months. But I changed the way I eat. Thanksgiving, out the window. We went on vacation in September. We didn't adhere to any food plans then. But off of those things, we're gonna try to like be cool right now. We're gonna be cool right now. Really, it's the secret is just not eating out so much, honestly. Okay, Christmas tree. My Christmas tree. Okay, that's Christmas. What are you doing for Christmas? On the 19th, we are going over to my brother-in-law's and my sister-in-law's to have dinner. I think he's smoking a brisket, and we're bringing chocolate chip cookies, as I just talked about eating healthy, because his wife likes chocolate and she doesn't get it very often. And I think I'm making like a sugar cookie Rice Krispie treats, and I'm making little gift bags for them all with like snacks in them and some like interesting snacks I found at a craft fair that I went to. Just fun. We don't usually get gifts for the adults. We just gift the kids. And then my niece will get, my oldest niece, and her girlfriend will get cash because they're in their 20s and cash is king, face it. And then my youngest niece, who's just like 2, I got her Bluey, you know Bluey, not Blue's Clues, but Bluey, the puppets that the dad plays with. So a unicorn and a bunny, and very excited for that. I like to get the kids like toys for up here. And then my great nieces are getting some books. Let me tell you about my great nieces, okay? First of all, my niece has made the 2 most gorgeous children I have ever seen in my life. And that includes mine. Sorry to my 3. But those babies, oh my God. And I just think it's because they're like the embodiment of everybody that I've ever loved in their little faces. Sir, you just came in and you do not need to go back outside. And I'm in love with them. I am absolutely in love with them. And I wish that I didn't have responsibilities and a life, because I would just be like, coming to get them, or I'm coming over, or I'm stealing the 4-year-old because she's a freaking hoot. And that baby, oh my God. The baby is just, she's so happy and she's chatty and she's like 7 months old. And it's just, those 2 kids, they're going to change the world for the better. And it's going to be great. Please hold. Somebody's being insufferable. There you go, buddy. Have fun. We'll find a squirrel. Stay in the yard. Okay. Yes, I'm back. Let's concentrate here. You know, babies though, right? Am I right? I miss my kids being babies, honestly. I don't miss car seats. I don't miss changing diapers. But there's just something like about that moment when they're so little. Just like when Eastwood was a puppy. He doesn't let me hold him anymore. He doesn't lay on me as much. Oh. We're going to be clocking in for work here pretty soon. I have my email up, so. What do we have? Well, see over here, I got it all the way up to January 10th. So there's things after January 10th that are important, such as on the 15th, Lucy turns 18. And on the 16th, Ari turns 29. I have a 29-year-old. That's really weird. That's really weird. I need a minute. I think I'm gonna hyperventilate. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, this week on the 12th, I have a Christmas lunch at work at noon at the Olive Garden. Breadsticks. Trying to eat healthy. Here's a basket of breadsticks, Cassie. On the 15th, oh my God, let me tell you about the 15th. It's not enough that I have one kid in college and that we just got her enrolled in the next semester. Like, that's when the 29-year-old, but on the 15th, my youngest is going to sign a letter of intent to go to a university here and play softball. I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna put SMU question mark because it's tentative. Yeah, she's gonna go to St. Mary's University here in Leavenworth, Kansas. So I've got these 2 college kids, I guess. Not yet. Let me just stand that one. I can't even stand that the one's in college. I can't even stand that the one is married and lives in California. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing to be a mother. Very lucky. Very lucky. I got these great kids. My oldest has chosen this amazing partner to go through life with, and I just feel so, I just hate to sound cliche, but hashtag blessed. What else should we talk about? Really, like, what's on my mind is political, and I don't really want to get political on here. I just want to say that, like, if you were into praying, my country could really use some extra prayers, because things are really messed up right now. So we're not going to talk about that, though. We're going to make fireworks for New Year's Day. Fireworks be on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? I put them on New Year's Day, but I mean, we celebrate on the 31st, but then, like, I feel like crap blows up on the 1st. And I can't believe it's going to be 2026. You know, I used to think that it was so cool that, like, my great grandparents saw the century turnover, and then, like, I've seen the century turnover, and, like, it wasn't a big deal. Probably because I had to work, because, you know, 401k, if you were around, I had to go in and flush toilets and turn on computers and flip light switches, and I had to do all that at like 6 in the effing morning. I think that New Year's Eve I babysat my niece and nephew. My sister and my brother-in-law went out because I wasn't going to go party. I think I brought my kid over and we all just kind of, you know, hung out. Maybe she was with her dad. I don't remember exactly. I just remember having to go into work and make sure that the world didn't end. Spoiler alert. What else do we have going on? And is that it? I think this week is finals week for the college kid. And then I think she's off school until like well into the second week of January. The great thing about having kids going to college so close to home, by the way, here's what I've got so far. Just lost a tack. That will end up in my foot later. The great thing about having these kids going to college so close to home is that they can still live at home. And that was a big deal too for with my oldest. They went to Kansas City Community College and they were able to still live at home. And that just saves so much money. They're still able to eat the food we have here if I cook. And it just I don't know, it just puts them in less debt to not have to worry about paying about rent or having to pay for housing on campus. And I love that they want to stay home. I mean, it's a very humble home. It's not like we have a lot of space, and the dogs make it so that like nobody can come over. But the kids don't seem to mind to live here. So I appreciate you hanging out with me this morning. I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm just gonna post it. It's just chitter chatter. And I'm really glad we got to hang out for a little bit. I have got to go warm up what's left of this and make my protein shake. And then we gotta get to work. 7 a.m. It just comes up too quickly, honestly. I hope that you have a great day and a great week. And I'm not even going to make any promises I can't keep on here, but I'll see you again sometime. Okay? It's cold. They just love being outside in the cold. They're weird. Love you. Goodbye.